But there's a little message that I want to give before you guys get out of here, because we about to start drinking, we about to wild out, and I don't know where the after party is, but we gonna find one, you heard? But Mom, you gotta go home. There's one message that if you leave with anything, it must be this, that if you believe in God, there's a percentage of execution that needs to happen, right? And when you have a high standard, you have to elevate to that. You have to look yourself in the mirror and check yourself and hold yourself accountable, which is one of the hardest things to do in life, is to check yourself and be like, I'm not okay, which is okay to be not okay, right? And that's a battle I had to face that started out with the book, where I had to look at myself and look at the trauma that I had, look at the inner child, look at the little Randy that wasn't okay, but I tried to always outwork, or I tried to stay busy so I wouldn't have to think about it. So making that look in the mirror and saying, okay, I'm not okay and I have to deal with it, that's always step one. But back to the main topic of believing in God, I feel like there's a purpose in each and every one of you. And the highest love to God is execution, right? Is giving that purpose, the passion, everything, the dreams that he puts in your mind to go after it and give that. So if you say, I believe, then you have to achieve that, right? You're gonna be a false narrator, or you're gonna be a false priest if you say, I believe, and you have lackluster performance in everything, right? That if God is your true God, he's great in everything, right? So we have to perform and we have to execute. And I feel like everybody in this room has a high level of execution and a high standard. I don't think you would be around me if you didn't have a high standard and you didn't have some great things coming for you. But one thing you have to do is believe, right? One thing you have to do is believe. And I feel like this book, when you read it, you can understand that nobody's perfect, nobody's okay, right? But with the work and with the intention and with God's help, we can get to that level. And I want to see in the next 5, 10 years to see all you guys achieve the dreams. It's one of the hardest things to do with social media, with life right now, with comparison, with everything we have with the mental issues, to go out there and achieve the dreams. It's very hard to do. But as a person that got to that level, that trains millionaires, that work out with NBA guys, to be that 1%, it takes the dedication, it takes prayer, it takes the extra work that nobody wants to do, right? And I feel like each and every one of you can do that. So I want to say to y'all, I see the growth in this room. Some of y'all didn't want to tell me. Y'all had to get drunk to tell me what was going on with y'all. But I see the growth in this room, and I'm not the only one that's being celebrated tonight, but it's all of you, because you guys grew up with me, you guys seen the journey, you guys seen me trying to act tough and try to act cool and all that. Y'all seen that with your own eyes. So I want to say once again, thank you so much for the support. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, and make sure when you believe in God, you execute to the highest standard. Love y'all. Let's go. We got this shot, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna cheers tonight. We're gonna cheers for the growth. We're gonna cheers to being connected ever since elementary school, ever since middle school, the growth, the belief, the problems that we had, the overcome, the perseverance, the resiliency. That's what this shot is for life. And I want you guys to keep succeeding and executing in life. Here we go, love y'all.